Well, that was fun. As always, trying to get 8 different attachment points to line up is a bit of a challenge. So we have on the back one bell housing attachment bolt still to be lock wired so it cannot back off. One lower black attachment goes through the oil pan and an adapter block into the bell housing. Found the bracket I needed. So 2 more bolts picking up off the right side of the engine block and timing cover area into an aluminum plate, which then goes into 2 heavy-duty mounting points. Same on the right side of the engine. We've got some wiring harnesses kind of in the way, but an aluminum block bolted to the engine block and a large aluminum adapter plate to a couple of large 3/8 bolts mounting that to the frame. Couple that with the other black lower mounting tube and the engine in this particular car, as with so many of the more modern Formula Fords, is firmly mounted in 8 different places. So the engine and bell housing and transaxle form part of the chassis. The frame rails stop at the bell housing, yet the rear suspension attaches in part to the rear of the transaxle and in part to the side of the bell housing. It's occurred to me that I haven't really explained the 2 different types of Formula Fords out there. This is known as an inboard suspension car. In other words, the shock absorbers and springs are mounted inboard on the chassis, and all that is hanging out into the breeze is the wheel hub and brakes and suspension arms. Many Fords are known as outboard suspension cars, and they would then have the spring and coil assembly mounted here, outboard of the frame, connecting between the wheel hub and the frame itself, period.